Hello, friends. Today, we are reviewing one of the coolest replicas that are almost indistinguishable from the original Apple Watch Ultra in appearance, the HK10 Pro Max. These watches can impress with their bright 2.02-inch HD AMOLED screen with the always-on display function, a stylish metal case, and a working digital crown. The watch is comfortable, fast, and features eye-pleasing animations. But that's not all. These smartwatches come with powerful functionality, a voice translator, ChatGPT, a voice assistant, an image generator, smartphone camera control, a voice recorder, calls directly from the watch, a photo gallery, text document reading, app and game installation, music playback, headphone connectivity, content upload to the watch, and NFC module. The list of features is impressive, and all of this for a modest $30. On YouTube, these watches are often called the perfect replica, but let's be honest, it's not all smooth sailing. In this video, I will talk not only about the impressive capabilities of the HK10 Pro Max but also about what most reviewers tend to hide. All the pros and cons, with no sugarcoating. Let's go! The watch arrives in a textured package that displays the name HK10 Ultra 3 Max and highlights the main functions of the watch. Various AI functions, a translator, ebook reading, a local photo album, real-time photo streaming, and an app gallery. On the back, there is a QR code for downloading the app to connect the watch and information stating that the watch is compatible with iOS and Android. Let's unbox it and check the package contents. A connection guide in Chinese and English. A wireless charger, 2 straps, a gray nylon strap with a metal attachment that stretches well and fastens with Velcro. The strap quality is decent. And a black silicone strap with holes, a metal clasp, and an adjustable metal fastener. Now, let's move on to the watch itself. The watch is 49mm. The first impression and feel are that the watch is of good quality, quite hefty, and the metal case is noticeable. The front features Gorilla Glass, which is resistant to scratches. The strap attachment is the same as in the original Apple Watch. On the right side, there is a digital crown, a microphone in the center, and a physical button. On the left side, there is a speaker and a function button. The back of the watch has sensors for measuring heart rate and blood oxygen levels, made of glossy plastic. There are also buttons for attaching and removing the strap. The nylon strap is soft and pleasant, looking great on the wrist. The silicone strap is soft, comfortable, long, and fits any wrist. There is a slight gap at the strap attachment point, but the watch still looks fantastic on the wrist with the strap. I chose the black watch with a black strap, but they are also available in gray with an orange strap. As always, I will leave links in the description for the watch and the best looking straps. The total weight with the black silicone strap is 63 grams. The watch case size is 49 by 44 millimeters, and the height at the sensor area is 14 millimeters. The watch is lightweight and almost unnoticeable on the wrist. The watch looks stunning and is indistinguishable from the original. Turning on the watch by holding the top button. Here, we select the preferred language. The options include English, Russian, Polish, Ukrainian, and others. We choose the language and scan the QR code to download the app for connecting the watch. The app is called WearFit Pro. It can also be found on Google Play Store or the App Store. We download and install the app. Register. Press Add Device. Find our watch and add it. The watch is connected and ready to use. Friends, I will use it for a couple of weeks and then give you a more detailed review to uncover all the drawbacks. Well, friends, it has been almost 2 weeks since I started using the HK10 Ultra 3 Max watch, and I have a lot to share. The watch has enormous functionality, a beautiful design, and high-quality case materials. But some unpleasant issues have also come up that you should definitely know before purchasing. Let's start with the screen. It features a high-quality 2.02-inch HD AMOLED screen with a resolution of 410 by 494 pixels, providing a bright and sharp image, no worse than a smartphone. The screen is good. The brightness adjustment has 5 levels, but there is no auto brightness. In sunlight, the brightness is sufficient, and everything is clearly visible. The screen bezel is small, which is great. There is no protective film included, so I recommend getting one separately. The always-on display feature offers 6 styles to choose from, 3 analog watch styles and 3 digital watch styles. The always-on display is fully functional and stays active all day. There is also an option to set AOD operation for a specific time and to configure it to work for a period after the screen turns off. With the always-on display mode enabled, my watch lasted 4 days, but I set the AOD to turn off at night. I don't like my watch glowing at night. Without the always-on display mode, on a single charge, my watch lasted 7 days. I didn't overload it much, just used it as usual, checking messages, occasionally testing workouts, but no calls through the watch. The watch charges via an inductive wireless charger. From 0 to 100%, it takes quite a long time, about 2 hours. There is a function to activate the screen when raising the wrist. The delay in response is minimal. When lowering the hand, the screen immediately turns off, which saves battery. You can also turn off the screen by covering it with your palm. Let's go over the buttons. The bottom button provides access to quick functions. Here, we have an editable menu where you can add and remove unnecessary functions. For myself, I kept features like screen activation when raising the wrist, Bluetooth connection, battery charge display, data transfer activation for AI and app installations, brightness adjustment, volume control, always-on display toggle, phone finder, flashlight, settings, and the voice recorder. There are also options for screen lock and NFC functionality, but it cannot be used for payments, only for programming actions or opening doors, like for an intercom system. Other functions include power saving mode and an AI assistant that doesn't really work well, but I don't use them much and didn't add them. By holding the button, you can access the menu for power off, siren, restart, and SOS call. The bottom and side buttons are customizable. I set the stopwatch for myself, and for the side button on the left, I assigned the calculator. There are many functions, and the buttons can be customized to your liking, which is great. The top button with the rotating crown gives access to the menu. It also functions as a back button. The animation is smooth and fast, just like in the original Apple Watch. It's visually pleasing and without lag. There is also an option to choose transition styles to your preference. The menu is fast, and I really like the navigation. Everything is fluid, and overall, the watch is very responsive. Double-clicking brings up the list of open applications. You can open a minimized function or close it this way. The watch supports multitasking, so you can minimize the stopwatch, timer, and other functions. The digital crown is fully functional, allowing you to scroll using the wheel. The scroll quality is good, but if you listen closely, you can hear the spring friction while turning. The scrolling is smooth and comfortable, making it enjoyable to use. If you enable the frame rate display, you can see that the watch maintains an average of 40 frames per second, ensuring smooth transitions and good navigation. Double-clicking the digital crown brings up the menu display selection. There are 6 menu display options: standard list mode, grid mode, smartphone mode, gravity mode, Apple Watch mode, and honeycomb mode. Swiping up opens the quick menu with the time and date, day of the week, AI assistant, weather, sleep, activity rings, alarm clock, timer, stopwatch, and the 3 most recently used functions. Swiping right brings up a similar menu with the date, AI assistant, weather, and the 4 last open applications. Swiping left provides access to quick functions. The heart rate monitor displays current readings, a heart rate graph throughout the day, resting heart rate, and walking heart rate. It does not measure air pulse and shows similar readings to the Huawei band. The watch can also measure blood oxygen levels, with readings comparable to the Huawei band. Heart rate and blood oxygen levels are measured automatically every hour. Sleep tracking does not show a sleep phase graph but only a basic image. Sleep phases can be checked in the app, but the watch provides information on sleep and wake times, sleep phase durations, as well as a weekly graph and average weekly sleep duration. The weather section displays current conditions, cloudiness, minimum and maximum daily temperatures, humidity, and a 5-day weather forecast. There is also a music player. This menu can be edited. Some functions can be added and rearranged. Swiping down shows message notifications. Messages are grouped by category and app. There is also an option to enable sound notifications for incoming messages. App icons are displayed. Some emojis are supported, but not all. Both the Cyrillic and Latin alphabets display correctly. The message length limit is about 200 characters, which is decent. Not all apps are supported for notifications, but the main ones are available. There is an unread message reminder in the form of a red dot. You can also enable the dynamic island feature to indicate charging status, an active timer, or low battery. When receiving a call, the caller's name from the smartphone contacts is displayed, but answering the call is not possible. To talk through the watch, you need to activate this function in the additional menu. In this mode, you can now accept calls and talk through the watch. You can mute the microphone, switch the call to the smartphone, and decline the call. When receiving an incoming call on the smartphone, the sound defaults to the smartphone, which is good. Through the watch, you can not only receive calls but also make calls through added contacts, recent incoming and outgoing calls, or by dialing a number manually. The vibration in the watch is normal, with 2 vibration modes. The strong vibration is just right, it's comfortable and ensures you won't miss a message. The sound is normal. Both I and the person on the other end can hear each other well, and the microphone is decent. Through the watch, you can output sound from the smartphone by enabling the media audio function in the sound settings. You can control music playback through the watch, switch tracks, and adjust the volume. The sound quality in the watch is average, with normal volume, no surround sound, and liking low frequencies. At maximum volume, the speaker may occasionally crackle. To improve sound quality, you can adjust the equalizer in the app where the music is playing. This helps enhance the audio. There is an option to play music stored on the watch's memory. You can also connect headphones or Bluetooth speakers directly to the watch, eliminating the need for a smartphone. The watch claims to have 1 GB of memory. In reality, it has no more than 20 megabytes, which is very little and can store at most 5 to 8 tracks. As for workouts, there are 11 main workouts, but additional workouts are also available. The watch does not have a GPS sensor, so all workouts are without GPS. The workouts display only basic metrics: step count, heart rate, calories burned, distance, and pace. During a workout, you can use the music player. A small test of 100 steps was conducted to check the pedometer. 100 steps. Here's what the watch shows. A decent result. The watch does not count steps while on transport. It detects a workout approximately after 150 meters of movement. GPS-enabled workouts can be started through the app. Go here. There are 4 types of workouts: outdoor, indoor, walking, and cycling. During a workout, the watch remains fully functional. After completing a workout, you can view the route on a map, along with time, calories burned, speed, pace, and elevation. What other functions does this watch have? Artificial intelligence, the ability to install additional apps and games, and an image generator. But to use these functions, you need to activate modem mode. Without it, these features are unavailable. To activate it, go to the smartphone settings, find Wi-Fi access points, and enable Bluetooth modem. After this, these functions can be used. The artificial intelligence works, understands both Russian and English text, and provides simple answers. However, it responds with a significant delay and often returns an error. Honestly, it's easier to open ChatGPT on a smartphone, ask a question, and get a quick response. The same goes for installing apps and games through the watch. You can install and remove them, but the process is slow and inconvenient. It's much easier to do it through the app. However, I like the translator. You can quickly translate words or phrases. The available languages are Chinese, English, Russian, Arabic, Spanish, German, Vietnamese, Japanese, and Korean. There is an image generator that creates pictures based on descriptions, which can be used as a watch face. A photo gallery is available where you can upload pictures or photos. You can zoom in on images and set them as a watch face. Electronic books. You can upload a text file in TXT format. Both Russian and English languages are recognized well. Reading a book might not be comfortable, but you can store quick notes or cheat sheets. Blood pressure measurement is available, but it shows random values. A voice recorder allows you to record in playback audio. The alarm can be set directly on the watch without using a smartphone. There is a remote photo feature where you can see what you are photographing on the watch screen. You can take a photo by shaking your hand. A phone finding function is available. A calendar is included. A timer can be minimized, and an icon will appear on the main screen. A calculator is available. A speaker drying function is included. By the way, the watch is rated IP67 for water resistance. Washing hands and getting caught in the rain is fine, but I do not recommend showering or swimming with it. A stopwatch is also available and can be minimized. A voice assistant is included. A fully functional Google Assistant. Remote smartphone control is possible. A compass is available. Blood sugar measurement is included, but its readings are likely inaccurate. World clock and games. The watch comes with only one standard game, Airplanes. However, the game gallery allows you to install a large number of games. For example, racing, Snake, Tetris, and other simple games. They can be installed via the watch or the WearFit Pro app. Many apps are also available in the app gallery. But, in reality, there isn't much useful, just some converters and other unnecessary stuff. Since we've reached the WearFit Pro app, let's talk about it. The app is filled with advertisements and dumb TikTok videos. It is overloaded with various workout courses, many of which are paid, as well as online games, news, and music. In the app, you can find all the necessary health information: step count, calories burned, heart rate and daily heart rate charts, sleep information and sleep phases, blood oxygen level, women's calendar. There are also many watch settings available: notification settings, app market, heart rate measurement settings, various sleep modes, and do not disturb modes, water drinking reminders, stretch reminders, and other notifications. In general, a wide range of watch settings. Now, let's move to the Design Store tab. Here, there is a watch face market divided into categories. Each category contains different watch faces. We can see that most of them are paid. The free ones are located at the very bottom. There are free watch faces, but not many. Friends, there is a way to install paid watch faces absolutely free. You will definitely find a beautiful watch face for yourself, and this method worked for this watch. A link to the video on how to install watch faces will pop up above. I will also leave the link in the video description. The watch includes 10 standard watch faces. Here's one, with color changing options. Classic watch faces with a compass and access to functions. Gravity-based with animation. An artificial intelligence generated watch face, and 4 custom watch faces that can be installed from the app. Here are the watch faces that caught my eye. A custom watch face with your own picture or photo can be installed, and you can choose the display style. The photo quality is excellent, a vibrant and crisp image. Now, the pros. The HK10 Ultra 3 Max watch has a 100% resemblance to the original Apple Watch Ultra in appearance. The watch is made from high-quality materials, a metal case and 2 high-quality straps included. It has an excellent, bright, and rich HD AMOLED screen. The watch runs smoothly, with a screen refresh rate of up to 60 Hz. The performance is fast, with pleasing animations. It is multifunctional, featuring artificial intelligence, a photo album, a voice recorder, a calculator, a calendar, text file reading, and more. There are many games that you can actually play. You can make calls and listen to music through the watch. The step counter, heart rate, blood oxygen level, and sleep tracking work well. Battery life is 7 days on a single charge and up to 4 days with the always-on display feature enabled. Overall, these are the most functional watches for their price. On top of that, they look amazing. However, there are also downsides. First, the watch does not actually have the 1 GB of storage for music that was promised. You won't be able to upload many songs. And since there's nothing to listen to, the ability to connect Bluetooth devices to the watch becomes irrelevant. While the watch maintains a stable connection with the smartphone, the signal range is only about 10 meters in direct line of sight. If you leave your phone in one room and go to the kitchen, the watch will lose connection. The WearFit Pro app is overloaded with ads and paid services. The selection of free watch faces is very limited. This issue can be solved and there is a way to install them for free. I already have a video on how to fix this. Still, it remains a drawback. Also, the watch sometimes behaves unstably. Once, my alarm went off even though it was turned off, and occasionally, the phone connection activates on its own. To summarize, the watch has high-quality materials and build, looks beautiful, and is functional. Would I recommend buying it? I think yes. In my next video, I will review the new DT Watch Ultra 3 Pro, which looks the same as this watch but might be even more interesting. What do you think of this watch? And what's your opinion on smartwatch replicas? Is it worth buying them? Or is it better to pay 20 times more for the original? Check out my other videos. On my channel, you'll find only honest and complete reviews. I would appreciate your support and a subscription to my channel. See you soon, friends. Goodbye.